there. Miss Eastman. I'm Miss Selden. I'm so glad that
you
could come today and meet with me. I've sure enjoyed Samantha. She is just a joy to have in my class, and she is just a very, very good student. And I see you have the form that I sent you about the parent conference. Was there anything, Samantha, would you mind to go get your portfolio right now while I talk to your mom? Is there anything on there that you'd like to talk to me about that's a concern or?
Not really.
Okay, that's good. I think our main thing with Samantha, show that to your mom. Let her be looking at that while we're talking here for just a minute. This is Samantha's report card. I think you probably already got a copy of it, though. It's been put in the mail. Samantha just excels, really, in everything that she's doing. The only thing that I have that I really am concerned about at all with Samantha is that she's a little bit slow sometimes in bringing her RC book back. Is that right, Samantha? Yeah. Okay. And but other than that, I mean, she's just. I mean, you can just look at my check off there. She's just does everything. Her grades are all A's, and so really, my biggest challenge with Samantha is probably finding things that challenge her because she just does so well at everything academically. So I want to talk to you about some things that after you look through her notebook there, and since you don't really have any concerns about what's going on at school, that would be the biggest thing. What do you think we could do, Samantha, to get that RC book here on time every day?
Get me like a little book bag to put in my backpack.
A special book bag?
What happens is that she comes home, and then I make her read, and she goes and she gets her book, and she gets it out of her backpack, and she reads, and then she just forgets to put it back into her backpack. So then when she gets to school and it's reading time, then she doesn't have it. And I think that's one of the reasons that maybe she's behind a little bit on her RC is because when all the other kids are reading at school, then she's left her book at home, and she either has to read a small book or read something that she's not really working on or interested in. So then she does that a couple of days during the week, then we get behind.
Okay.
Because she has had cheer, and she has her brother plays football, and then she's got church. She's in choir Wednesday night, so we've got something almost every single night of the week. So she really needs that time during school to do reading.
All right. So
we know that that's kind of a little bit of an issue.
Well, I have an idea. What if I bought you a little, you've seen these little bracelets that are little rubber ones that are kind of thick. What if we had one of those and I just wrote on there RC book? You think if you could shower in that and everything, you think maybe if you had something like that and you saw it in the morning, it might remind you to get your book? We could try something like that, couldn't we? Anyway, we might do that. Okay. Let me see if we can't find you one of those over the weekend. I'll bring it to you on Monday morning. How about that? Okay? All right. That sounds great. That's really the biggest concern that I have, and apparently that you have too, is that she's getting a little behind just by forgetting that book. The other thing is, I think that I need to find some things to challenge Samantha. So I'd really like to see her maybe working on the computer and creating some flashcards. But she could create flashcards for herself of some SAT words that are like maybe a grade up, an upper level that would kind of challenge her thinking and her vocabulary. I think vocabulary is very important. So you think that might be a good thing, Samantha?
Yes, she's constantly looking stuff up. She started writing, yesterday? We have the spider on the back porch, and so she started writing an essay just on her own about this spider, looking up everything she can find about it, what it eats, and all these different things, and just on her own started researching it.
Yeah.
So she's very smart.
She is a very smart girl. Like I said, that's my biggest challenge is keeping her challenged because she's advanced, and so I thought maybe she could do that. I thought maybe she might even like making flashcards for the other kids, and they could go to the website and work on their vocabulary words, and then we would do some upper level ones for her. Get her some books. Maybe they're a little more advanced too. Let her do some research.
She's wanting to read. She's got a couple of books that she's interested in reading that are actually over her level. So
Okay.
you might, would like for you to maybe check and see.
Okay.
I know that they have a limit right now. I think she can't read anything over 6.1, but she's really wanting to read a couple books that are above that. So we'd like to maybe look into seeing if
Okay.
that's a problem or not. If she reads something that's a little more advanced, if that was okay. She could take a test on it towards her RC points. That would be great.
All right. We definitely can do that and talk to the principal about it and
Mm-hmm.
let him know where she's at. You know, we might even need to test her for gifted and talented,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and she may need to be in that program. So there's some options out there
Mhm.
for her. There definitely are. But is there any other questions you have or anything you'd like to talk to me about?
No, I think we're doing pretty good. She loves school. She doesn't give me any problems getting up and going to school, unlike my other one. My other one kind of tends to not want to go to school, but Samantha's always loved school.
She's a great student. I really enjoy her. I sure do. Well, thank you for coming, and
Thank
Samantha,
you.
you can take your portfolio home with you if
I
you'd
appreciate
like
the
to.
snacks too.
Oh,
That
you're
was
welcome.
Very thoughtful.
I'm glad y'all stopped at our hospitality table and got you something to snack on. Thank you so much, dear.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. And if you ever have any concerns or any questions, this has got my email and everything on it. Okay. Just be sure and just email me, and I'll get right back with you. And we'll see if we want to always catch everything early.
Okay, thank you very
Uh-huh.
much.
Y'all have a good day. Bye,
too.
Samantha. I'll see you later. See you on Wednesday.